Hi guys, welcome back to a brand new video today. Rise, you're Don here. Today guys, we're going to be dwelling into the new patch notes for the next update because it's pretty relevant for Warlord players and maybe even mages as well. So let's go into the Trello right now and discuss some of the things that are changing. Okay guys, so we're here on the Trello right now, and if you guys don't know how to access it, I'll provide the link down in the comment section below, as well as you could just go to the VTEX Discord, and under fact channel you should be able to find the Trello link. But yeah, if you scroll all the way to the right side to recent patch notes, um, yeah, let's talk about v1.20.21. This is the huge patch note in regards to a lot of the combat changes and balancing that will affect a lot of us. So, this is the first one by Moochies. Change the formula for damage drop-off on high attack size/size affinities to be harsher, since it previously had little effect on damage. Maybe tone back if it's too harsh of a nerf. Okay, so before even going into it, the fact that he had to say that it may be too harsh of a nerf and is subject to change is scaring me that it's gonna be a huge nerf. So basically, if you guys don't know what damage drop off is, basically if you have a lot of size right now, if you hit an enemy from really far away with that size, like at the edge of your damage border, when you like charge up a huge size attack, for example, when they're at the outer edge of it, they're gonna receive a lot less damage compared to if they're like in the center of your attack. So size won't just damage you for like 500, even if they get clipped by it a little bit, which is, I guess it makes sense. But if it's too harsh, it might be just a huge waste of even going into size, investing into size. Um, we'll have to see though, but this is definitely a huge nerf because right now you could do a pretty good amount of damage even if you just clip them on the very edge of your size, if you have a lot of it. Next relevant one, you guys can go through the rest of this. I think it's pretty relevant, this conquest change. Basically, you get less Dark Seal chests from conquest now, but each of the chests give you more rolls. Unfortunately, I just rolled 481 of my Dark Seal chests before this so that I can get guild reputation before it's patched. And yes, that is getting patched. It wasn't intended. Next, guys, is this one, the big bad balancing team changes. Okay, so number one, Devastate. Getting a huge nerf, negative 20% tier size scaling. So the higher the tier, the less size it's gonna get. It's gonna have more end lag at the very end, 0.15 seconds end lag. We'll see if it's noticeable. It probably will be. 0.5 is pretty significant-ish, I guess. I mean, depending on like, I guess your build overall, but 0.15 end lag, I guess is pretty good. The start lag for Devastate is still pretty good. It's definitely one of those that doesn't like have any uptime, so definitely needed, I guess, a slight nerf. In terms of size scaling, we'll have to see how dramatic this is, but negative 20% is pretty dramatic. I mean, just 20% is dramatic no matter what. And then these are like some of the mage changes, but take a look at this, guys. Darkness Purging is getting a nerf if you have Darkness Purging on any of your moves. I know I do. I have it on my Raging Chaser. It's getting a cooldown increase, which, you know, is, I mean, it can't be spammy, but I mean, I wasn't spamming my abilities anyway. It always had some extra room, so it doesn't really affect my build that much. But Iron Leg is also getting nerfed, guys, from 1.125 times multiplier, damage multiplier, to 1.1 times. Just a 0.025 damage nerf. Honestly, not that much of a nerf. I would still use Iron Leg, but then again, this might push a lot of people to use like basic combat or vanishing because they do have similar damage multipliers now, and it just Iron Leg just simply does not do as much damage. But of course, Iron Leg still gives you bleed dots, which is pretty good, and has the highest size buff. So in that aspect, Iron Leg is still pretty good, but it's just up to you. It just won't do as much damage right now, or in this next patch. severe bleeding now takes 4 stacks instead of 3. So before, if you hit the enemy with 3 severe bleeding stacks, they'll basically take 5% damage out of their total max HP. Now it takes 4 stacks, which is fine, which means that you'll be able to apply stacks, like more dots over time on them, which will keep their HP at a standstill, which is pretty good. I would say there's definitely good and bad things about this change. And then let's see, and then some bug fixes by VTEX, which is really good. There's also one more that I want to discuss in regards to an optimization change. So I think VTEX added that boats will not sway anymore. Before, when your boat was sailing or when they're idle, the boats would kind of go side to side, and this was causing, I guess, a pretty significant amount of lag if he was going to change it. So okay guys, so it is under right here. Removed passive boat rocking to see if server performance improves. This is really good because hopefully we'll see some better performance, especially with like a larger player count in the servers. The recent increase to both the Nimbusy and the Bronze Sea. Again, I don't know why he increased the player count. You rarely see like any players. I guess it's for like the bounty system, players like PvPing. But yeah, hopefully this increases the FPS and like overall performance of the servers. But honestly, there are a lot of things that he could change, especially like the hurricanes. Like if you guys didn't notice, there are a ton of lag. There's a ton of lag around the hurricanes. They just decrease your FPS by so much. I don't know if it's just the overall visual effects of it, like the snow, the rain, everything probably contributes to it. And then add the lightning, the wind effects, all that definitely contributes to the lag and overload on the CPU. But yeah, hopefully that gets sort of toned down maybe. Hopefully we'll see that in the coming future. But yeah, hopefully this will also increase our overall performance. Alright guys, that is going to do it for this video. So basically, because of these changes, I'm probably going to go from dense to maybe tempered. I'm going to toy around with that, test it around. But we're starting to see the changes, some counters to the size meta. They're starting to inject some nerfs to size meta, so we're going to definitely see a lot of changes, a lot of like meta changes around that. And we're going to have to be more accurate and precise with our attacks now, which is fine. It's to be expected. So yeah, let's definitely play around. If you guys currently have like size stat investments, I will definitely invest more in like, I guess, dexterity or like HP or power, things like that. But yeah, we're definitely going to be more intentional with our hits now and not just like invest everything into size and do a ton of damage. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about these changes down in the comments below. Drop a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you guys so much for watching. And I will see you all next time. Peace out. Today we're going to be opening around like 400, 500 dark steel chests. So I have 481. I'm going to open all of them. But before I do that, I'm going to consume a Divine Perfect Luck Essence. Actually, should I use the other luck potion? Okay, we're gonna pop it, and as soon as we do, we're gonna open all of our chests. Let's go right now. Okay, let's open all of these right now. 481. I'm gonna have to close my inventory for this.
you don't want me to grab you.